What happened to the Street Profits?
Making his way to the ring, representing the Street Profits from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 232 pounds, Montez Ford!
You gotta love Montez Ford, an incredible athlete in every respect.
There is nothing beyond Ford's ability in the ring.
And he's also got incredible stamina from bell to bell.
Look out in the cheap seats. Montez Ford can get that high with his frog splash. A true marvel to witness. Yes, boy. Come on, guys, say it with me. It feels so good.
No, man.
And his opponent, representing Pretty Deadly from Grays, England, weighing in at 172 pounds, Elton Prince.
There are few rules in an ambulance match besides getting your opponent in the vehicle and shutting the door. Let's see if he can take advantage of this match's extreme nature and do whatever it takes to win. I think it's about high time to show off the deadly part of being pretty deadly.
The following contest is an ambulance match. There are no pinfalls, submissions, disqualifications, or countouts. The only way to win is for a superstar to force their opponent into the ambulance by any means necessary. After closing both doors, the remaining superstar will be declared the winner. Now, let the match begin!
Tournament action underway, and Corey, the bracket is starting to take shape.
These superstars have weathered the early storm, and now it's time for them to start digging deep. This is where you separate the contenders from the pretenders.
And a spinning sit-out powerbomb.
Incoming.
Leaving the ring right here.
Getting those doors open. Thoughts of winning are popping into this combatant's head.
Ah, ye old faithful of violent artistry, the kendo stick.
Oh, no. Why are they clearing off things can become your enemy in a match like this. How does a competitor avoid having the ambulance doors shut on them?
What you do in the ring is important to grab the advantage, but you need to maintain control all the way to the ambulance. Dragging a motionless body might prove to be the hardest challenge.
Sit out, pile driver.
We've seen how damaging pile drivers can be, and that one looked particularly painful.
And yep, he's bleeding now. That one opened him up good.
A reversal. He saw that coming.
Maybe looking for a powerbomb here. Oh, but wait a minute. We're going to fight out of this with the big punches.
Stone cold with a clothesline. Such intensity from Ford.
There's incredible impact with every maneuver Ford delivers.
Neckbreaker.
I gotta give it up for Montez Ford. The man is both style and substance.
The rake of the eyes. Getting carried to a vulnerable position here.
Great wherewithal to dodge that.
Oh, quick way to respond with a reversal. Launched into the ambulance.
On both supers. One door down, one to go. A grip.
Oh, can they close them?
Oh, that is, Cole. That is.
And the winner of the ambulance match. And here's another peek at some of the more memorable parts of the match.
Here is your winner, Montez Ford.
That's the end of this one, and the ambulance is off.
One of the most grueling matches in WWE. You know you're tough as nails when you're the one getting the win. great competitors in WWE history.
An A-lister of sports entertainment.
Making his way to the ring, residing in Hollywood, California, weighing in at 221 pounds, The Miz!
The thing about Miz, he'll stop at nothing to put himself on top.
Why should he? That is what matters most in WWE. Looking out for #1 is something that should be admired, not condemned.
Yeah, but does he really have to be so irritating with the way he goes about it?
It's him. It's Big Jim.
And his opponent, representing the Usos, from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 251 pounds, Jimmy Uso!
There are few rules in an ambulance match besides getting your opponent in the vehicle and shutting the door. Let's see if he can take advantage of this match's extreme nature and do whatever it takes to win.
Facing a man in The Miz who knows how to win and will take any opportunity to capitalize.
The following contest is an ambulance match. There are no doors. The remaining superstar will be declared the winner. Now, let the match begin.
And we are set. First round matchup underway. The winner of this match moves on to the next stage of this tournament. Boom, boom. Persistent barrage.
Every strike more devastating than the last. Kick to the gut. And a big right hand.
Smack in the corner with incredible velocity.
Just sent crashing to the arena floor. Heads outside the ring.
And no countouts means he can take his time.
He's reaching under the ring for anything useful.
And some people would say you can never go wrong with a standard steel chair.
Using the chair with no caution at all.
Some quick thinking from him right there.
You know, being in an ambulance match, it's hard not to be seeing red as soon as you see that ambulance at the top of the ramp.
It certainly makes it hard to focus, but the competitor who can stay honed in on their opponent will have the best chances to win.
The Miz at the complete mercy of his opponent.
You gotta wonder, what does this do to Miz's confidence?
And saw what was coming there. Fighting back against Miz.
Able to avoid that one.
Oh, flying forearm, that'll turn your lights out.
He gets sent straight down to the floor. Taking this match to the outside.
Ooh. Big boot to the gut.
The clubbing forearm.
Jimmy Uso is pushing himself beyond his limits. This is going to pay dividends.
Jimmy Uso, super kick to the top. Oh my God! Get those doors open, dog. You're going to need an ambulance after that.
Can they close the ambulance?
One door is shut. We could be looking at the end here.
Closing the door.
They slammed the door. This one's over.
I can't believe they won. What a match. A lot of action in that match. Let's have a look.
Here is your winner, Jimmy Uso!
I'm almost grateful that an ambulance is already here after that match. Well, here comes the one and only Sami Zayn.
Making his way to the ring from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 212 pounds, Sami Zayn!
There are few rules in an ambulance match besides getting your opponent in the vehicle and shutting the door. Let's see if he can take advantage of this match's extreme nature and do whatever it takes to win.
The incomparable Sami Zayn, ready to give it his all once again.
The ultimate measure of a man is how he stands at challenging times, and Sami is always up for a challenge. This man, Nathan Frazier, is the embodiment of speed inside the ring.
And his opponent, representing Frixium, from Jersey in the Channel Islands, weighing in at 182 pounds, Nathan Frazier.
Who is innovative, freaking mentor is.
Following contest is an ambulance match. There are no pinfalls, submissions, disqualifications, or countouts. The only way to win is for a superstar to force their opponent into the ambulance by any means necessary. After closing both doors, the remaining superstar will be declared the winner. Now, let the match begin!
There's the bell. Tournament matchup officially underway here. Only one of these superstars can move forward in this tournament. A lot of pressure here. A lot on the line.
And as we know, pressure creates diamonds. So we might just be in store for something special here. I can hardly contain my excitement.
Compressing the neck with that kind of force can't feel good.
Frazier tossed out of the ring with force.
No count out as he takes things out of the ring.
Open up the back of that ambulance. Getting ready to make a move.
He's looking to unload on his opponent with that kendo stick.
Absolutely no telling what's underneath the ring tonight.
The steel chair does not get much more classic than that.
Great presence of mind by Frazier.
He's hurled out and crashes down to the floor.
He wants this fight on the outside.
It's obviously no easy task incapacitating your opponent to the point that you can send them off in the back of an ambulance.
Which is why it pays to get creative here. Violent artistry is absolutely key in an ambulance match, so go wild. Just don't forget to shut the ambulance doors after you've had your twisted fun.
Nathan is undergoing a thrashing.
Frazier is getting cut off at the knees at every turn.
Snapmare. And he throws the opposition back into the ring. That connects from Sami Zayn.
Man, that is going to leave some serious welts.
Uh-oh. Look at this. Blue Thunderbomb.
Signature offense from Sami.
Looking for a scoop slam, but from behind.
Inverted DDT.
Sent out of the ring the hard way.
Headed out of the ring now.
Big boots. Now's the time. Get that ambulance moving, baby.
And now getting posted up in front of the ambulance doors, just motionless here. Attack after attack coming from Zayn.
Yeah, Sami is really remaining the aggressor here. Now, this is the last place you want to be.
This is...
This is it. One more. Pushing with it. Oh, it's open. What that is. Look like we got it.
Yeah, what a match. What a hard-fought win. A lot of good action in that one. Here's another look.
here is your winner, Sami Zayn!
There's our winner of this ambulance match.
A match we won't ever forget. We have our ambulance here, but I think we need a cop car too because we just saw an all-out assault.
Chris Sabin has arrived.
Making his way to the ring, representing the Motor City Machine Guns from Detroit, Michigan, weighing in at 205 pounds, Chris Sabin!
When Chris Sabin attacks, he does so at full speed.
It's part of what makes Sabin so difficult to handle in the ring. He's not just powerful, he doesn't just have a high in-ring IQ, he's also as fast as lightning.
The powerhouse of positivity has arrived.
And his opponent from Tampa, Florida, weighing in at 285 pounds, Big E!
There are few rules in an ambulance match besides getting your opponent in the vehicle and shutting the door. Let's see if he can take advantage of this match's extreme nature and do whatever it takes to win.
The following contest is an ambulance match. There are no pinfalls, submissions, disqualifications, or countouts. The only way to win is for a superstar to force their opponent into the ambulance by any means necessary. After closing both doors, the remaining superstar will be declared the winner. Now, let the match begin!
Serious implications in this contest. Winner advances in the tournament. Loser has to head back to the locker room, ousted from the event moving forward. He catches Sabin with a counter.
Oh, the boot connecting!
Oh, and he gets discarded out of the ring.
And he chooses to leave the ring.
Look at this. Getting set to put someone in the back of the ambulance. Oh, yes, man.
Grabbing the good old kendo stick here.
Getting back into the ring now.
Wow. With that kendo stick. Ooh.
Boom! Repeated hits like that are going to add up very quick. Plenty of damage being dealt here.
Sabin goes flying to the outside.
Taking this to the floor.
Bang! Meeting the steel.
That's got to do it. There's no bouncing back from that.
Ooh, and he stops that offense. Momentum going back to Sabin's corner.
Maybe Sabin's found a new source of aggression to battle back with.
Watch this Herculean power.
This is terrifying power into the suplex.
And it looked like Sabin got caught hard by that.
As Big E was reminding him just how serious he can be.
Corey, do you expect a lack of disqualification in this ambulance match to be a big factor?
I expect it to be the deciding factor, Cole. Whoever pushes the boundaries and goes to the most extremes with their offense is going to be in the driver's seat here.
And gets tossed back into the mat. Just like that, Big E finds a counter. And the pressure on Sabin continues to mount.
Big E firing on all cylinders.
And another blow after blow here. Getting nasty, man.
Planning something big here. From the top. Diving elbow drop. Are you kidding me? Did you guys feel the rumble from that impact? Oh, great wherewithal there. He's finally able to get the reins on this one.
This could be his chance to rally.
Oh, shifted that into a DDT.
Incredible elevation from the big man. Big E showing off that impressive powerhouse status there.
Oh, belly-to-belly throw.
Big E with an unmatched strength.
Sabin's being cut off at every pass.
Launched right out of the ring. He's headed out to the ringside area.
The powered up, but dropping behind. Cranking the neck.
Inverted DDT connects.
Big E felt that coming, man. Crashing into those cold steel steps. He slipped out of the way there.
Cut off with a chop block.
Has his opponent up. This is about to be over because here comes the big ending. The Big E.
He hit that big move, but need to get him in the ambulance right now. These two having an answer for everything.
An overbearing amount of offense against Sabin here.
Big E really on top of his game right now.
With that bad body drop.
Reversal on Sabin.
And this position is as close to teetering on the edge you can be in.
Oh, that had to hurt. Ooh, the door. This match has to be close to an end.
Not much left to give or take when you reach this point in the match.
Sliced bread, but powered through.
Right to the power slam.
Counter. He knew just what to do.
Driven right into the ambulance hard.
Oh, trying to close the door. One more door to end this carnage.
Oh, baby.
And this match is over.
What a fight.
And here's another glance at these superstars in action.
Here is your winner, Big E!
As the ambulance heads out of the arena, what a match we just saw.
Being tossed in the back of that ambulance and sent away, as demoralizing as it comes.
One half of the Street Profits.
Making his way to the ring, representing the Street Profits from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 232 pounds, Montez Ford.
There are a few rules in an ambulance match besides getting your opponent in the vehicle and shutting the door. Let's see if he can take advantage of this match's extreme nature and do whatever it takes to win. Montez Ford always on the lookout for that next opportunity.
Oh, yeah, man. Big Jimmy Uso. Oh, yes.
And his opponent, representing the Usos from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 251 pounds, Jimmy Uso.
Jimmy Uso is, of course, a highly decorated tag team competitor.
Yeah, but Jimmy can also get it done all by himself, whether he's right or wrong. Jimmy has proven plenty of times he doesn't need anyone watching his back.
Jimmy Uso always seemed to have a chip on his shoulder, but it seemingly grows by the week. I have a feeling Jimmy is going to put all that pent-up rage into this match tonight and show us what he's all about.
The following contest is an ambulance match. There are no pinfalls, submissions, disqualifications, or countouts. The only way to win is for a superstar to force their opponent into the ambulance by any means necessary. After closing both doors, the remaining superstar will be declared the winner. Now, let the match begin.
And here we go in this tournament matchup. Who will move forward? Who will be erased off the bracket?
Tournaments have a tendency of surprise results, so we'll see if this match continues that pattern.
And able to skirt around that attack.
Enzuigiri finds its mark.
Placed him in the corner here.
Gonna take this thing to the high-lit district.
Jimmy gets intercepted.
Boom, what impact.
Playing him on the top rope.
Softened up opponent has no clue where they're at. This might wake you up in a bad, bad way.
knock the wind out of you, but from that height, it'll knock the earth and fire out of you, too.
Jimmy sent flying out of the ring.
Taken to the floor, and he's got no worries about the count.
Bringing out the kendo stick, and you know it's on now.
Not sure what Jimmy is after here, looking under the ring.
He's got a chair, but I don't think he's looking to take a seat.
He connects with a counter.
Oh my gosh, what impact!
And Montez is really dialed in right now.
Jimmy's getting exposed.
Corey, what kind of thoughts are circulating through the minds of these competitors right now, or has all thinking gone right out the window?
Well, to tell the truth, Cole, if a rivalry gets to an ambulance match, that tends to mean there's a lot of bad blood swirling around. All rational thought leaves the building, and instead something more primal takes over. That's what's happening right now. Bam! God, that disturbing sound of the kendo snapping on flesh.
Neckbreaker!
I gotta give it up for Montez Ford. The man is both style and substance in the ring.
Counter, right when it was needed.
Looks like we're going to go for that powerbomb. But shots to the head quickly put a stop to that.
Demoralizing spot for Jimmy Uso.
Yeah, Ford is proving hard to keep up with.
Bam!
Body slam slipped out.
Reversed into an inverted DDT.
Taking a look inside the ambulance. Now has to think of a way to get their opponent into it. Shutting the doors because there's still more damage left to dish out.
Big clothesline. Montez Ford with a strategically placed shot. Swinging those ambulance doors open. Could have one thing in mind. And Montez makes his way into the ring. Attacks from the arsenal of Montez Ford.
This is Uso's perseverance getting tested.
Going for the classics and grabbing a steel chair.
Shutting that down with the back elbow.
Series of reversals. Montez keeps him at bay.
Jimmy able to reverse that.
See the answer for every move the kingdom.
Caught with a lariat.
Has them hooked, looking for sliced bread.
Right into a power slam.
Spear! Jimmy Uso is pushing himself beyond his limits. This is going to pay dividends.
Some quick thinking, even quicker movement right there.
Oh, God. That might have punctured something.
Oh, steel chairs aren't supposed to bend that way.
Hard to imagine there's much left in the tank.
He's definitely in a very bad way right now. His night may be ending very soon.
We gotta love what we're seeing here tonight.
Just an incredible display from them. Jimmy Uso getting worked on right now.
Everything's in
He wants it one more time. Fierce combination.
That may be a one-way ticket to the ER. This could be it. Emphatically shutting the ambulance doors. Not seeing an end to this yet, ladies and gentlemen.
Tossed into the back of the meat wagon.
Aim on the toss chair.
And Ford is keeping the match at his pace.
Jimmy Uso is being worked on heavily. Ooh.
Got flipped upside down there.
Ambulance is open for business. Are we close to hearing the sirens?
Oh, ouch.
Trying to close the door. Touch.
Shutting the door. Looking to wrap this thing up. One door slap.
The door is shut, and they win.
They just wanted it more tonight. Wow.
Always interesting to see what kind of matchups we get in tournament action, as that match demonstrated.
Here is your winner, Montez Ford.
Happy to avoid the ambulance ride tonight.
It's not easy to incapacitate someone enough to throw them in the back of that ambulance. You have to respect the performance tonight.
A top competitor around the world, Sami Zayn.
Making his way to the ring from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 212 pounds, Sami Zayn.
There are a few rules in an ambulance match besides getting your opponent in the vehicle and shutting the door. Let's see if he can take advantage of this match's extreme nature and do whatever it takes to win.
Big E is the biggest threat facing him right now.
The size of that threat can't be understated.
The powerhouse of positivity, Big E.
And his opponent from Tampa, Florida, weighing in at 285 pounds, Big E!
And there's really nothing you can do when a 285-pound former D lineman and powerlifter moves his hips around at you like Big E does. It's essentially his form of a battle cry.
The following contest is an ambulance match. There are no pinfalls, submissions, disqualifications, or countouts. The only way to win is for a superstar to force their opponent into the ambulance by any means necessary. After closing both doors, the remaining superstar will be declared the winner. Now, let the match begin!
Tournament action underway, and Corey, the bracket is starting to take shape.
These superstars have weathered the early storm, and now it's time for them to start digging deep. This is where you separate the contenders from the pretenders.
Lariat.
Boom! Put everything behind that kick.
Oh, he flips that around.
Well, the power club gets right off the backside there.
From behind, an inverted DDT.
Powerbomb position.
Simple but effective technique to get out of there.
Over the top and lands awkwardly outside.
Going outside. What's he got planned here?
Opening the ambulance doors. Only one thing in mind.
Fishing for something beneath the ring.
The steel chair, a classic for very good reason.
My God! Did you hear that chair shot?
Evades the attack and then a moment too soon.
That just knocked him a bit off balance.
Yeah, as Sammy appeared to be in the zone on that one.
It's a recipe for cracked ribs.
Big E is losing any kind of advantage here.
Big E has to find a way to right the ship here.
Things have to get pretty heated between superstars to wind up facing each other in an ambulance match.
That is why they are so rare. This is not about winning and losing. This is about sending your opponent to the nearest medical facility in the back of that ambulance.
Framing him up. He's got a picture-perfect opportunity here.
Sami Zayn with a big boot.
The ambulance awaits. Just have to capitalize on this opening. And launched into the back of the ambulance. That's not where this superstar wants to be.
Closing in up halfway there with the first door closed.
Oh, God. Oh,
guys feel no love for each other. Here's another look.
Here is your winner, Sami Zayn.
Watching the survivor of this ambulance match.
Being tossed in the back of that ambulance and sent away, as demoralizing as it comes.
One half of the Street Profits.
The following contest is an ambulance match and is for the Undisputed WWE Championship. Making his way to the ring, representing the Street Profits from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 232 pounds, Montez Ford.
I would call the sky the limit for Montez Ford, but that may still be too low a ceiling for this man.
Truly one of the best pure athletes we've ever seen in WWE. Never fails to impress when he's in the ring and never fails to get the WWE Universe hyped either.
There's not just springs in his shoes, it's like he's being powered by jet fuel. Some of the hang time Ford gets must be seen to be believed.
And even then, it's still unbelievable.
The always impressive Sami Zayn.
And his opponent from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 212 pounds, Sami Zayn.
Sami Zayn is always chasing the brass ring, man. Always trying to grab that next main event, that next title for himself.
It's really incredible how much he's already been able to accomplish with such an unorthodox in-ring approach. I don't think anyone is going to stop him from getting anything he wants.
We've seen people try, and we've seen people fail. When Sami is focused, he is just so damn persistent, man.
Zayn ready to compete. There's no telling what he's going to throw at you.
Sami is proud of every drop of blood, sweat, and tears he has shed in this industry.
There are no pinfalls, submissions, disqualifications, or countouts. The only way to win is for a superstar to force their opponent into the ambulance by any means necessary. After closing both doors, the remaining superstar will be declared the winner. Now, let the match begin.
These superstars have battled through and finally made their way to the final round.
It all comes down to this. All the work, all the effort, all for this moment.
Punch lands. DDT. Striking with a knee. And he goes crashing to the outside. And this one's taken to the outside.
Opening up those ambulance doors, the end could be in sight.
Montez checking under the ring for something more to do damage with. Looks like he's coming back in. And what need is there to go looking under the apron like this?
About to introduce some metal into the mayhem in the form of the trash can.
Sami dodges out in time.
Zayn must be phased after this string of action.
Sami's cage might be a bit rattled.
Oh, Sami's ring prowess couldn't get him out of trouble there. There's no DQ in an ambulance match. How important is it to utilize that?
It's nothing short of essential. You've got to go all out and use every weapon and tactic at your disposal if you want to be the one shoving a body in the back of that ambulance.
Picked up and being carried around now.
Saw what was coming. Get out of harm's way.
Just ejected from the ring. And he's leaving the ring for the moment. Neck breaker.
Montez Ford. The man is both style and substance in the ring.
Zayn's looking weak in the knees. Could spell trouble.
Tight spot for Sammy here.
Oh, dispensing one blow after another.
I would say somebody call him an ambulance, but that's already been taken care of.
Being taken apart and might be getting a look of their ultimate fate right now.
Desperately halfway home, just got to get that second door shot. Oh, goal.
And this match is over.
What a fight.
Always interesting to see what kind of matchups we get in tournament action, as that match demonstrated.
Here is your winner, and the new Undisputed WWE Champion, Montez Ford.
A crowning achievement for our new champion.